next week.
Opposition to legalizing marijuana or recreational marijuana is dropping, but don't expect it to become legal in our state anytime soon. New poll numbers show support. They're not where it matters most. As more states move forward with legalizing marijuana, North Carolina has not budged. This is a new Elon University poll shows a dramatic change in attitude. In 2017, just more than 50% of people in our state opposed legalizing recreational marijuana. That number has plummeted to 34% in opposition. But it would take the Republican-controlled General Assembly to pass legislation for legalization. Would this even get out of committee at this point, do you think?
I think it would be unlikely at this point. I'm not saying that there aren't people there who are quietly advocating to at least study it and see what direction we would go, but I think right now it would be unlikely to make it out of committee.
Political analyst Donna King says the biggest holdup is that law enforcement has no cheap roadside marijuana test. And as long as it is illegal at the federal level, we are unlikely to see it legalized here, particularly with so many military bases and federal contractors in our state. As for medical marijuana, polling actually shows support decrease from 80% in 2017 to 73%.
Maybe people are approaching this with a let's study what other states have done and see how we can make sure that it's a healthy way to incorporate it here in North Carolina.
Agriculture is a $90 billion industry in our state. Marijuana could add to that number, but King says it's not enough to change the minds of lawmakers.
So the idea of a bright and shiny new market for agriculture is not lost on lawmakers, but I think it's unlikely that they would see mass legalization of recreational marijuana. You're more likely to see perhaps a decriminalization move as part of the social justice reform efforts that are coming through. That's much more likely than legalization.
And the poll also found 63% of residents do not believe it is morally wrong to use marijuana, while 22% think it is. Now, this data is actually very similar to what we found last year. We did a poll with Emerson College and found more than 48% said marijuana should be legalized for recreational purposes, 39% saying no. You can find out more about both polls at our website at CBS17.com.
The percent of new positive coronavirus cases